Okay, take two. What's up? It's Dave back again. I have a device review now that I've had this for a couple weeks and just now getting to it. So this is from Electronicsticks or electronicsticks.com. However you want to say it, there's two ways. Personal preference, excuse me. But this is the 905 kit that he sells. I believe this was on clearance. It has a little clicky button here. Also, the difference between this is most of the kits that I had seen that were 905 kits were considered screwdriver kits. And the screwdriver had a bottom mounting button that you hit with your pinky. Now, the difference that I'm seeing between that and this is this one has the button right here that you can hit with your thumb, and it also has an LED circle around it, which is actually pretty cool looking. When you get an atomizer on it and everything, it separates it and it looks pretty cool. Anyway, I believe these were on clearance. I'm not sure if he's getting new ones in or they're remaking the 905 kits or anything like that, but regardless, I got it, and like I told everybody, anything I get, I will review. So, yeah, this is a 901 native device, so it's going to use a 901 atomizer. You can hook up a 510 adapter, an 801 adapter, whichever. I do have the 510 adapter, but I was really skeptical because I really don't like... I've never used 901s primarily, so when I got these, he had the atomizers on clearance, he had this on clearance. I mean, I really couldn't lose with it, but I'm kind of glad that I got it because this has been one of the devices that I can actually use on the go that's a little bit smaller than my other mods that I have. And in a size comparison, this is another mod that I have compared to this, and I mean, as you can see, it's quite a bit smaller, and then it's a lot smaller in girth. But yeah, so, I mean, like I said, it's a 901 native connection, so I'm going to go ahead and take my 901 atomizer and screw it on here. And when you screw it on, once it makes the connection, normally, it will... Why is it not doing it? As my atomizer leaks all over the place. This is one of the reasons that I really don't like... There it goes. There it blinks. This is one of the reasons that I don't like the 901 atomizers, is they leak all over the place. But there has been a solution to that. If you wish to look through my other videos, you will find it. It's probably the most viewed one on my list. So anyway, we're going to go ahead and continue on with this. But this is the full kit when it's put together. It's just a regular 901 atomizer from electronicsticks.com, along with the 905 kit. These take the 14500 batteries. And this was what really actually impressed me, is this is the battery that it takes, is 14500. Jason over at Electronicsticks is on Vape TV just about every night that I'm on there, and he's just a really great guy. Found it was a lot easier to talk to him than some of the other people that I've actually run into. We just seem to have a lot of the same interests, but he ran out of those batteries when I actually ordered the kit, so he went ahead and sent me two more of these ones, and I'm going to go ahead out on a range and say that these are a little bit more expensive because they don't have the nipples on top of them, which normally means they're high drain. I could be wrong that all of them are high drain that don't have the nipples, but regardless, if you do take the regular 14500 batteries that you see, I believe the Trustfire ones don't have a nipple on them, or the Ultrafire, I don't know brands, I don't really care, but you got to take the little spacer, plop it on top, and you can put that in there and it'll make contact with it. But props to Jason, thank you. I understand you're out of the batteries. I appreciate you going out of your way for that one. But back to the device. This is a 3.7 volt device. I don't have a voltage meter with me right now as the atomizer continues to leak. I don't have the voltage meter with me right now, but it does do true 3.7 volts. So I'm going to go ahead and take a drag off of this, and then we'll get into it some more. It's performing very well. This isn't something that I actually liked when I first got it. It just seemed like it was too small. I'm used to having mods that just take up my whole hand and things like that. But you know, I've been grabbing this when I decide to go out places. It does have the LED on it when it fires up top, so it's kind of weird, but it also lets people know that it is an electronic cigarette. And in my opinion, if you're going to bring an electronic cigarette into public, you're not going to sit there and bring a 510 battery. You're going to bring an Ego. You're going to bring something that is going to let you have a longer battery life. I mean, I personally, I used the 510 for like 3 days and got so sick and tired of having to change the batteries out that I needed a mod that could actually give me the battery life. If I'm going to go out somewhere, I don't want to have to worry about saying, excuse me, I have to go outside and change my electronic cigarette battery. I want to use it. I want to be able to tell people that it has a long-lasting battery. I want to try and get them hooked on it. The more attention that I can grab towards myself in a good way is the best for the electronic cigarette industry, in my personal opinion. If you're going to go out places and you're going to have a 510 and you're going to hide it, don't do that. You can get something just like this that is going to be small enough to where you can conceal it if you feel the need to, or you can just easily throw it in your pocket. I haven't had any issues with this button ever firing in my pocket. It does take just enough effort to push it that I would never have to worry about it going off in my pocket. So yeah, this is the 905 kit. You can, I believe if you get in touch with Jason over at Electro Nick Sticks, he might be able to give you some more information on if they're going to keep coming out with these or anything like that. But the customer service you're going to get from him is great. I mean, if you email him or anything like that, you're going to get a response within a few hours. At least that's the way it's gone personally with me. So I've also had other issues with a couple other 3.7 volt devices I have not hitting as hard as other ones. And that was what I was kind of worried about with the 14500 battery, is that the 14500 battery would not perform as well as the 18650s that I'm used to. To me, it just, they never did put out the right amount of vapor. But this has also changed my opinion a lot. I've used this with 510s and 901s. I'm actually becoming more a fan of the 901s. So compared to other devices, the throat hit and the vapor I get off of this, which I normally attribute to the juice, is actually, I'm using the same juice for all of my device reviews. So for all of my device reviews, for the people that are going to go out there and say, no, he's using straight VG juice or anything like that, no. I use the same juice in all of my device reviews. It is 100% PG juice. So the vapor I'm getting off of this isn't in any way trick photography or anything like that. It's 100% PG juice. So go watch my other videos, see what I've done about other product reviews, and then come back to this one and tell me that the vapor I get off of this one is not the same. Tell me that's not good vapor. So yeah. Head over to electronicsticks.com or electronicsticks. I've said it 10 different ways in this video already, I know. But I'll have the link down there. Get in touch with Jason. He's got some great stuff coming out. The Megalodon, I'm hopefully going to have my hands on one here soon. When I do, you guys will be the first to hear about it. So this is the 905 kit that I got from electronicsticks.com. Also got the atomizers from him. And that is the other thing about these atomizers. From personal opinion use, the SLB atomizers are going to have the, I don't know how well this is going to show up, they're going to have a copper washer down there instead of the meshing all around the side, and I couldn't get any decent vapor off of it. I got great flavor, but I couldn't get any decent vapor. What I did is I ended up soaking them in isopropyl alcohol, blow dry them, and then I dry burned it a couple times. After that, I threw it back on, and it just worked awesome. As in a 510 comparison, I mean, I still like the flavor of the 901s better. I like the throat hit and everything off the 510s, but the 901s, in my opinion, are just the best for flavor. Sorry about the rant at the beginning of this. Sorry, it's kind of been a scatterbrained video. This is like the second or third time I've tried to record this one. So, regardless, head over to electronicsticks.com. I'll have the link down there. Get in touch with Jason. Find out if they're going to do anything more like this. If I get any information from him, I will definitely get back with you. But customer service was fantastic, and Jason, this was just a great, nice little on-the-go type device for me. So, head over there, check it out for yourself.